Hi, everybody. I'm Julia, and I'm going to be your instructor for OLP 3331 this semester. So I just wanted to make this quick video to introduce myself and talk about what the semester is going to look like and how we're going to tackle this online class through Moodle and what you can expect every week. So let's just jump right into it. I'm going to share my screen so that we can look at the class. Okay, so we are going to be covering theories and models of leadership this fall. So I'm Julia Barrett, as I said before, coming to you from beautiful West Texas. I moved here from Idaho about 2 years ago now, and I just couldn't resist coming outside to make this video because it's been so hot and it's absolutely gorgeous out here right now. So that is where I'm at. So we are going to be talking about theories and models of leadership this semester. Our Moodle page, I set all of my Moodle pages up the same way. So if you've been in a class with me before, then you'll probably recognize how I've set this up. So here we have the home page. This is where we're going to start. Every week when you open Moodle, you'll come to this page. The first link here are announcements. I use announcements to send out like mass communication with you all. If there's a job opening that I think would be relevant to you, if I need to make adjustments to a due date or an assignment, I'll send out an announcement. You'll get an email as well as the announcement will be posted in Moodle. And then this is the Meet Julia section. I'll just give you a quick cliff notes of that. So I graduated with my Master's of Science in Human Resource Development from ISU in 2018. And then I returned in 2019 to complete my doctoral program in educational leadership. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm ABD, which means all but dissertation. So I'm working on my dissertation this semester and next semester with the goal of graduating next May. I used to be the assistant registrar at Lewis Clark State College in North Idaho. I attended Boise State University for my undergraduate degrees and Idaho State University for my graduate work. Like I said, live in West Texas. I live in Abilene, which is about 2 hours west of Dallas-Fort Worth area. I have my husband and my 3 sons here with me. I spent most of my life in Idaho. I was actually born in Texas, but mostly grew up in Idaho. And then we decided to move back a couple years ago. I have my 3 boys. Riggs is 5, Boone is 4, and Sunny is 2.5. And we have 2 golden retrievers, Frankie and Cricket, who I'm actually scratching under the table right now. And you might see them if they hop up here. They're enjoying the cooler weather. You probably can hear them panting in the background. When I'm not teaching or taking care of my family or working or doing research, I love to go camping with my family. We bought an old pop-up tent trailer from the 80s last spring. And so we've gotten tons of mileage out of that this summer. And I love to read. I love art. My undergraduate work is in fine arts. So I've actually done some research connecting or exploring how fine art and leadership might be connected, which has been pretty interesting. So yeah, that's me. Got my email down here. That's the absolute best way to get a hold of me is by email. And I'm going to reiterate that several times throughout this video because that is the best way to get a hold of me. I have my email on my phone, so I check it all the time. As long as I'm in service in town, then I will be checking my email. And I try to get back to you within 24 hours, but it's usually much quicker. So that is that. That's the Meet Julia section. The next section that we would go to is the syllabus. Sorry, I just downloaded it. So here you'll find your syllabus for the semester. These are the assignment sheets for the semester. I've got a couple of assignment sheets in there. So we are going to have 3 main assignments this semester. The first one is going to be the leader interview, where you're going to choose a leader in your life who's influential to you, and you're going to interview them and write a paper about the interview and what you learned from it. The leadership interview prep form. So I'm sorry, this assignment sheet, this is just explaining the assignment. This is the preparation form for that same assignment. This one is the one that you will use to jot down your interview questions, and you'll be turning that in so that we can talk about your interview questions, make sure that the questions you're asking are going to yield the data that you want. And then your final this semester is going to be a paper about your personal leadership philosophy and how it connects to the leadership theories we're going to cover this semester. So let's go back to the home page. So the majority of our communication, the vast majority, all of it pretty much, is going to be done through discussion posts. So pretty important part of your grade. So I have an entire section here about expectations and grading and how I will grade those. Basically, you'll be working mostly in a small group throughout the semester, and you're going to do discussions in that group's forum. My expectations of your discussions are that they are thoughtful, detailed, based in the course content, that you're connecting the comments of your peers into your discussion, and of course, grammatically correct. And your initial discussions, the majority of the time, will be due on Wednesday by midnight. And then you'll generally have 2 peer responses due by Sunday at midnight. And obviously, in order to, garner some conversation in the discussion forums, the earlier you do your peer posts, the better. But they're not technically due until Sunday at midnight. And so they may change a little bit in certain weeks. And if they do change, I will notify you of that in the framework for the week and in the discussion post area. So then under this section here, we have community forums. The first one is Ask Julia. So this is a forum that I've created where you can post your question for me in this forum if you think that it's something that other students might also, need to or would benefit from reading your question and my answer. And so that's there. However, I would encourage you, I check this every day, but not as regularly as my email. So if you're going to post a question there that is urgent and you need an answer right away, please also email me. And that way I will not miss that one. I don't get notifications in Moodle. So when I check it for the day, or, morning and afternoon or morning and evening, if I don't, I won't get any notifications. So I won't know to go back in if you have an urgent question. So make sure you email me if it's something urgent. And then the group chat, that's just a place where the entire class can post in that forum and everyone can see everyone's posts. So if you come across like a fascinating article that you want to share with the class, or something that you find really interesting, or you have a question that you think everyone would benefit from discussing, you can post it there. So then let's go over week 1 real quick. I'm losing light quick, but we'll just start here. So you are going to read through here to see what to expect each week. Every week, I will provide a framework page. This framework page is basically an outline for the week, and it includes 3 parts. It will have learning activities for the week, which would be the videos, readings, or any other resources that I think you need. It will have weekly assignments for the week, which are your activities that you'll be completing that week. And then there will also be the discussion forum and reflection journal area. And then the information in this course is all organized by week. So because the concepts and the assignments build upon the previous week's knowledge, you won't really be able to work ahead in class. But when possible for me to open assignments early, I will most certainly do that. Last week, this week videos. So if this was a face-to-face class, I would start the class by sharing some comments on the previous week and previewing what we're working on in class for the upcoming week. So this week videos are just my virtual way of doing that. Since we're not meeting face to face each week, I'll post a video every week on Monday, and you will be able to just get a quick rundown of what we did the previous week, what we're focusing on this week, and it's just a way to connect with you guys. I know that all online asynchronous classes can be kind of difficult, and I like to make sure that everyone knows that I'm here and I'm checking in and want you guys to be successful. So that's why I do those. Your weekly assignments. So in addition to those two major assignments that you have, you'll also have weekly assignments most weeks. So these assignments are going to allow you to clarify, explore, or apply that week's learning. Some of them will be activities that you complete during class during the week. And then sometimes you may have like a short paper or assignment that you're going to submit to me individually. And then you'll also be doing a weekly reflection journal, and that'll help you kind of keep track of your thoughts throughout the semester. And those will be due periodically. I think I have 4 due dates for those. It'll be in the syllabus. But yeah, so that's what we're going to do with weekly assignments. And then weekly discussions. So you have a chance to interact with everyone in the class in the group chat community forum. And in week 1 introductions, you will be able to talk with everyone. And then after week 1, the purpose of this class to best support your learning is to have you in small individual group learning teams. And those learning teams will basically accomplish 3 things. You'll use those learning teams to really deepen and solidify your learning through discussions. And then each week you will be assigned some discussion questions that you need to respond to that week, of course. And then I would love for you all to keep the conversation going beyond the week's discussion. So you'll be working in threaded forums, which basically means that a topic or an assignment will be posted and then you'll respond under that thread in your learning team's discussion forum. And then you can also use email to privately correspond with your group members. You will have weekly assignments, and occasionally you'll collaborate with your group members on a weekly assignment. And then you will also have the option of sharing your assignments with the group prior to submitting it to me for a grade. And I just think this is a great opportunity because throughout we're going on, gosh, how many years? Like 13 years in higher education that I've been doing this. So getting feedback from your peers is awesome. That is like so great for everything that you are working on, because you're going to get opinions, perspectives, feedback that you wouldn't have even considered. So I highly recommend sharing your work with your peers before submitting it for a grade. If nothing else, just to get another set of eyes on it. So then in Moodle every week, you'll see a link to upload files. You'll have links for the forums. And if you're just learning to use Moodle or you need a refresher, you can click on the Moodle ISU guide, which is on the Moodle home site. So again, best way to contact me is by email. You can contact me anytime by email. And if we need to have a more in-depth discussion, we can meet via Zoom video, or we can arrange a time for a phone call. And I can, talk to you about anything from your assignments to concepts to challenges in your class that you're having in the class. Yeah, so reach out anytime, really. And then if you want to be successful in this class, you really need to focus on 2 important factors. The number 1, absolute most important, crucial aspect of being successful in this class is participation. And it's not just expected and required, but the more that you engage with your classmates and the content, the more you'll learn. This is, it's an applied class. So these are skills that you can turn around and apply in your work, your life. They're wonderful theories that have the ability to really improve the way you do things. So this is a great place to really just dive in and participate 100%. And then the second thing that I think is the most important approach to asynchronous online learning is establishing a routine that will keep you on track. It is so easy to let your classwork just kind of slide for a couple of days, but in an asynchronous online class, really these couple of days, it just spirals so quickly. You start to miss discussions with your classmates and you're getting behind, and you're missing out on some of the content in the class, and it just becomes impossible very quickly to fulfill the weekly assignments and requirements if you are not staying on track. So I just kind of wrote out a quick, this is kind of a way that I scheduled my time. This was a routine I used when I was working on my coursework in my master's and in my PhD. And so just something that you could take a look at and see if it might help you. And then this week, okay, so you're going to watch this video, which you're watching, which will be posted here as soon as I finish it. The readings, you're going to read Meet Julia, you're going to read the syllabus, and then you are going to check out Ask Julia in group chat. You can work ahead optionally this week. If you'd like to work ahead, you can read chapter 1 from your textbook. And then I'd like you to take the pre-class survey that I'm going to have posted, and that'll be due Thursday. Would really appreciate you taking that survey. And then I'd like you to also contribute to the expectations for the semester, which I'm going to update in the syllabus after you've posted them. And so you can go to that Google Doc here. I'd like you to add a photo to Moodle so we can see what you look like. You'll do your introductions to the class. You'll take the little short course information quiz. You will work on, you'll add your quotation to the Meaningful Quotes Google document. And then you can explore the student resources on the website for our textbook if you'd like to. And then down here, I'd like you to review the assignment sheets for the semester. And then in your forum discussion, in addition to your introductions, you will think of a leader who's been most influential or had a significant impact on your life. Describe that person, why they're so significant, and just follow the prompts here. So yeah, I think that is about it for our first video. I kind of just went through this quickly because I'd like you all to read this thoroughly before you go ahead and start working on it. But it seems like a lot, but they're just mostly, quick little additions to the Google Documents, a quick quiz. So I think we're ready to just dive right into the semester, and I'm so excited to spend it with you guys. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I've completely lost all my lights, so I'll probably wrap this up, but I'll do another quick video here tomorrow, probably, just maybe going through the syllabus for you so you can review that as well. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to the semester. Thank you all for being here, and I hope you have a great first day, great first week of school, back to school, and I will see you all online.